Hello, this is my week 1 video of our assignment with the anatomical position and homeostasis and things like that. So we're going to start with the anatomical position. So you're just going to stand. I know you can't really see my feet, but they're together with your palms facing forward, thumbs facing away from the body, feet just standing right together, arms down by your side. This just gives everybody in the medical field a good basis so we all know we're talking about the same thing. With the terminology, directional terms, things like that, we're all on the same page with everything, and it's not, no, I didn't mean you're right, I meant my right. It's all the same. There's not going to be any confusion about it, and it just makes everything a little bit easier, whether you're describing something going on or you're looking at a dead body or anything like that. It just puts it all in reference so that we're all on the same page and know what we're talking about. Next, with the 3 major planes, the sagittal, frontal, and transverse, these are just going to divide your body certain ways so that when you're describing something, you can maybe describe it to your coworker or whoever you may be talking to, which plane it's in. That'll help narrow it down. Your sagittal is going to divide you right down the middle in like a medial sense into a left and right plane. Your transverse is going to divide you right here horizontally into superior and inferior. And then your transverse, I have a big old belly in my interior, is going to divide you down the middle in half, like on the side, and divide you into an anterior and a posterior. So this will kind of put it in reference, like with the transverse, for example, this would show that your small intestines would be anterior to your spine because your small intestines are going to be on this side of your transverse plane and your spine is going to be back here on this posterior side. So next we're going to define homeostasis. Homeostasis is really just the ability to keep a relatively stable and normal environment inside your body. The world around us is always changing, temperature, things like that, and you have to really be able to maintain those constants in your body or you'll be sick all the time or you'll die or whatever might happen. And there's really everything in the body goes towards homeostasis because it is so important to have that stability inside there. But the 2 particular organ systems that I chose were the endocrine and the digestive. Those are just really important, I think. Like I said, they all go into it, and not one is really more important than the other one because with just one missing piece, the whole thing would fail. But like with the endocrine particularly, that's all of your hormones, all of your glands. That's going to be your sweat glands to cool you down. That's even going to be the glands that send your hormones out to go towards your reproductive system and things like that. Going to kind of be a messenger for your whole body, just to keep your whole body on the same page of what's going on. If one place is lacking, then they'll know they need to come here and do this. It's just going to be, like I said, a messenger system for the inside of your body to kind of keep everything running smoothly like a well-oiled machine in there. And then your digestive system is really important in keeping homeostasis as well because it's just going to get rid of all that waste. You can't keep that in there. You got to get that out. And it's just a huge part of your health, staying healthy. I mean, you can't walk around like that. It's obviously got to come out. We all do it. And it's just a huge part of maintaining that homeostasis, which is a ginormous part of staying healthy and getting the most out of these human bodies that we can. All right, see you next week. Thanks.